everyone, it's your favorite kind of punch, Mr. Falcon Punch 996, the underrated king, the recommendation master, and of course YouTube's #1 Dorohedoro fanboy. And I'm here to bring you guys a recommendation for the anime that, in my opinion, was the best of the 2014 spring season. Now, which anime is this, you may ask? Well, if you can't tell by the title of this video, it is none other than Pong the Animation. Now I know what you're thinking, an anime that basically looks like this, that's about guys playing ping pong, can't possibly be as great as it made it sound a while ago, right? Wrong! Sure, ping pong isn't the most exciting sport an anime could be made about, and it isn't exactly easy in the eyes. However, if you dismiss this anime purely for those two reasons, like so many did, you're doing a massive disservice to yourself and the anime. The art style, while definitely a lot more surreal than your average anime, is a lot more expressive and free. And while this anime does have ping pong in the title, it isn't exactly the main focus of the story. If anything, it's used more to move the story along, as this is a more character-focused series. And oh boy, does this anime have an amazing and extremely well-developed cast of characters. While I'll go into a lot more detail on the characters when I do my review for this series, I will say they are probably one of the strongest elements of this anime, and despite their quirks, they're probably also one of the most realist cast of characters I've seen come out of an anime in quite a while. That also features a great amount of development in both the main and secondary characters, which isn't very common for most anime series these days. Another thing that made this anime so great in my opinion, besides the characters, is the mini emotion it brings. At times, the series could be a bit of an emotional roller coaster, as the series can shift from being carefree to happy to sad to even bittersweet. One of my favorite moments of the series, as well as the best example of what I mean by the series being an emotional roller coaster, is the middle of episode 6, which pretty much shows what all the characters are up to during the winter. What made this scene and overall episode so great, besides the music in the background, was that it dived into who the characters are, as by this time within the anime, many of the characters are starting to go through a great change within themselves to understand both who they are as well as what the sport of ping pong means to them. And for an anime to do something this great and masterful within a single episode is truly a sight to behold. On top of this, you got an awesome soundtrack, ping pong matches that actually get you hyped, as well as probably one of the best and truly satisfying endings I've seen in an anime for a while. All of this and more wrapped up within 11 episodes directed by the genius himself, Yuasa Masaki. So now the question is this: why haven't you watched Ping Pong the Animation? It's an amazing and sadly underrated anime that you should most definitely watch, and you will watch, unless you want to get Falcon Punch in the face, of course. And now it's time to wrap up this video, but before I go, let me say two things. One, don't forget to submit your questions for my 400 sub Q&A. The video will be out later this week to give out the deadlines for the questions, and also I just want to give a shout out to one of my friends who has a YouTube channel known as Gaming Geek. Now, as his channel name may suggest, his channel is mainly about gaming, so if you like gaming, you should definitely check him out. Plus, he also does some cool vlogs, and a couple of them I appear in, so, definitely check those out. Plus, if you watch those, you might get to see how I look like without sunglasses. Or, you could probably just watch some of my early videos, but I don't really recommend that since my early videos aren't really the greatest. But beside that, as always, I am Mr. Falcon Punch 996. Like, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please watch Ping Pong the Animation. Send in those questions and subscribe to my friend Gaming Geek. And you haven't done any of that, you will be Falcon Punch in the face. So you better do it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.